Hey, SimCraft Nation, this is Matt with SimCraft. We're live at Homestead Miami Speedway. We're fortunate enough with our Racing Nation friends that they hooked us up with some great media credentials, and we've got a new series started called Through the Apex. Our first series is a special one. We're here with none other than Denny Hamlin, the driver of the number 11 FedEx Toyota Camry. We're here for the final race of the 2016 Sprint Cup Championship, the Championship 4. I'm cheering for a JGR championship personally, but more importantly, I'm cheering for a JGR win with this man right here. Denny's the newest member of the SimCraft family. We're excited to have him for some R&D and also helping us advance the products from here on out. So, Denny, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Couple questions for you. We're going to call this segment 11 Brief Moments with the 11.
All right, sounds good.
See that you have a DHR hat here.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me sign this, and that way you guys can give it away to one of your followers. Or there we go.
Wow.
DHR hat. There's not many of these, I can tell you that.
I appreciate it. That's great. So we're going to start this off with 11 questions, 11 brief moments with the 11. The first one I have for you is, how did you hear about SimCraft initially?
Well, I used to run in NASCAR 2003 a billion years ago when I first started getting into racing. I wanted to get acclimated to some racetracks, so ran in the DMP league, just like a lot of us that grew up doing online racing. So met a lot of friends, and one of them was Kevin King, and so I reached out to him and said that I wanted to basically, get a rig for my new house that I was building. I hadn't done it in a long time. I knew the winter was coming up, so reached out to him to find out what's out there that I should look at. And he sent me a few links of some rigs that had been built, and they were both by you guys. And so it was easy to make that phone call, send an email, and got you guys working on a project. And you came up and demoed a few things to me, and it was great.
And one of your peers is one of our units, and that kind of pushed you over the edge. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. It seems like for me that I met some of my closest friends online racing, and so it's cool that the online racing family definitely chooses SimCraft over anyone else.
Appreciate that. Now, after your demo up at JGR, what was it that really excited you most about our technology?
Well, I tell you, I was interested in the whole motion thing before, but I wasn't excited about it. I mean, I'd been in motion simulators before, and they weren't that good, or they weren't that accurate. And so what I was surprised the most with is how accurate to my feel that we could get it with fine-tuning the adjustments. And so I was really impressed with that technology, and I thought, really it was going to be more of a recreation tool than a tool for me. But I thought that, hey, motion is the way to go, and obviously I saw the technology that y'all had. It was second to none, and I thought that's the route I needed to go. So that's what we got.
Now, I know you've only had your SimCraft in your media room for a few days, but briefly describe, the pedal feel, the motion feel, the overall fun factor that you've had in a couple of moments that you've had in the sim.
It's been fun. I mean, I'm reliving some of these 2 a.m. mornings already that it's taken its toll on me, trying to get my I rating up. But it's really fun to be able to click on any different car at any different track and go run. And so it's really a fun experience for me to do that. My daughter loves sitting in the seat with me while I'm driving. So as long as she doesn't touch the wheel, it's all good. A couple times she has, but here's how you know it's realistic. Is my girlfriend, I took her around on one of these Richard Petty driving experiences a couple times, and instantly she says, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I feel sick. 2 minutes in the SimCraft unit, she had to get out. She felt like she was going to get sick. So I was like, it's definitely accurate. So it's fun.
That's great. Now, Denny, you like to work on you a lot. You have a lot of fitness goals. You're constantly working out, playing games, keeping yourself fit and trim. You have a golf simulator and now a racing simulator. I mean, what drives you to always want to better yourself and to take the next step and get better at everything you do?
Really, for me, it's a competition with my friends. I mean, I like being good at you know, I'm average, I guess, at just about everything. So I just something about sports. It's the competition. It's me versus the other person that you know, drives me.
Okay. Well, now we're going to do a couple rapid fire questions. We got to get all these 11 in. First of all, what's your favorite non-racing activity?
Favorite non-racing activity? Probably playing golf.
Okay.
You know, as long as the weather's really good, it's golf. If it's cold outside, I like to play basketball indoors.
So a couple of golf trophies in that trophy room of yours. What about your best bowling score? I know you like to bowl.
Bowling score. I've struck out all the way into the first ball of the 10th and got a 9. I got a 279.
Okay, pretty impressive. Now, you mentioned golf. How about your best golf score?
Golf score 72. Par is as good as I could get. It was at the Phoenician in Phoenix about 3 years ago or so.
I've played that many times. And a couple of other quick questions. Your most memorable racing moment?
Well, for sure, for me, it's the Daytona 500. I mean, you know, you'll take any win in the Daytona 500, but winning the closest one in history is the one that's special to me.
Yeah, that's exciting. And you're also big in your charity, your foundation. What is your best charitable moment of your career?
Well, I would say probably being able to give back enough to the Richmond Children's Hospital for them to build a wing there. You know, cystic fibrosis is a very something that's close to our family. My cousin has it, so we always donate money to cystic fibrosis research, and so it was great that we could give back to the hospitals.
That's really exciting. And we've met your daughter Taylor. She's great. She's a lot of energy. She has the same zest for life that you do. What is your proudest moment so far as a father? This is get to know me time. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of it is, you know, I can just see a lot of, you know, the things that she does is things that I used to do as a kid, and you know, the personality coming through. So it's, I'd say I'm most proud of, you know, how nice she is to everyone. You know, she's very thankful and says thank you and I love you all the time, and she's very nice and polite, which I take pride in.
Yeah, she immediately wanted to get in that seat of yours. So, Daddy, get me in that seat. And then last of all, you're at the top of your game. You participated in one of the top series in the entire world. You know, why motorsport simulation now, and why SimCraft? I know you mentioned it a little bit before, but why SimCraft and why now?
Well, I'm probably like in the tunnel of my career. So, you know, I can't see the light backwards, and I really can't see the light forwards. And so I just always feel like any little thing that can make you at your edge a little bit better could help. You know, for me, it's road courses. It's something that I feel like I need to improve on quite a bit. Even though this year we really should have won both road course races, I think it'd be cool for me to kind of learn a little bit more on road courses online. I think that there's something to be learned there. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was. And why SimCraft? It was, you know, easy for me. I think it all started with my first contact with you. How easy the process was. You design it from the very beginning to the very end, and you know, really, you know, any little detail that you want to change out, you can do with you guys. You have the capability to do that, and you know, for me to be able to come up and demo it was really, really key. But I just like the quality. I'll be honest with you. I like the looks of it, the quality of it, and obviously the feel of it. So hopefully you guys will all see me online racing soon. Won't tell you what name, but you'll figure it out, I'm guessing.
Probably. Well, this has been Through the Apex. This is our first installment of it. We're going to bring more to you, but we had a very special guest today, and we appreciate him and his team for hosting us here at Miami Homestead Speedway. Also, again, thanks to our friends at Racing Nation. Now, here's the most important thing. I want you to go follow Denny Hamlin on Facebook and on Twitter, at Denny Hamlin. Also, if you could follow SimCraft, that'd be great. At SimCraft on Twitter as well. But here's the best thing. This hat right here has just been signed by the man himself. Comment on this video and share what your best Denny Hamlin moment is, that you've seen him in person, seen him on TV, and share this video. And we're going to select one lucky winner. In fact, Denny's going to actually pick that person for us and send this hat off to you, and we'll be contacting you shortly after Denny signs or picks the winner for that. So appreciate your time through the Apex. Matt with SimCraft. Look forward to our next installment. Denny, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.